Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and everyone degenerate around. My name is Daniel Smooth, the host of Time to BS with Daniel Smooth, and we're coming to you from the lovely beaches of Long Island, New York. And joining me after a long-ass time away, the host of Oklahoma's very own Air Raid Attack podcast on Belly Up Sports, Michael McClintock. How you been, bro?
What's up, everyone? I'm doing well, dude. How are you? Glad to be back.
Oh, it's been a shit show and a half. That is for sure.
That bad, huh?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I know some of it, so I ain't going to say obviously, but...
Yeah. So, you know some of what's going on, and we can't say it on here, obviously.
Yeah.
We can't say it on here. But, dude, we've had a very interesting weekend. To put this kindly. So,
yes.
Valentine's Day was yesterday. If you're listening to us, that is the day after Valentine's Day, aka one of the shittiest holidays known to man.
It's, I really don't like Valentine's Day.
Thank you!
Here's why. First of all, the expectations for Valentine's Day is so high, it's pathetic.
That's what I was going to say.
And if your roses are triple, it reminds you the inflation is high in itself. Roses, like today, I can guarantee I can go to a store like $9.99. Yesterday, I bet they were $39.99, $49.99. They jack them through the roof. It's the best way for them to get rich.
Oh my God!
And plus, if you don't love your spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case may be, the rest of the 364 days, you guys got some issues.
That's my thing. My thing has always been if you're single on Valentine's Day, okay, that's no big deal. You can celebrate by yourself, bro. Right. That's it. There's really no complaint behind that.
Well, none at all.
None at all.
Single guys.
None at all.
Yeah, I mean,
single, taken, who gives a crap? Celebrate it however the hell you want. To me, out of all of the early holidays, Easter, St. Patrick's Day, New Year's, I love St. Patrick's Day the most.
Oh.
I love St. Patrick's Day.
Me too.
Can't go wrong with St. Patrick because we're both Irish.
Dude, I'm big time Irish.
You're almost 100% Irish, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say you're like McClintock is pretty much almost completely Irish.
Yeah, McClintock's is definitely a Irish last name.
Mine is German. It's German, Italian, and Irish. It's weird.
No, they got some good food.
Oh yeah, I can't complain with the German side. That's for sure.
German beer is not too bad.
No, it's not. But Valentine's Day is a shitty holiday. It really is.
Overrated, to be honest.
It really is. Because to me, it's okay, why would you celebrate your spouse for just one day?
Exactly.
Why would you celebrate someone for just one day when you could celebrate them 365 days a year, 24/7, every day?
Very much.
Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you do that?
Well, it's just like Mother's Day and Father's Day. Why should... I mean, don't get me wrong. Being a dad is rewarding, but it's show respect to your dads and to your husbands that have baby daddies every day, not just one day.
This is what the fuck?
Same thing with Mother's Day. Respect your mamas.
Respect mamas.
Respect your mamas. But no, I'm with you though. Back to Valentine's, yeah, it's overrated and it needs to go bye-bye.
I do not blame you. I was at you have Stop and Shop in Oklahoma, right?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, you don't. Okay, it's a Long Island thing. Okay, we have this little store called Stop and Shop. It's a pretty nice little store. Can't complain. It's got a good deli section, a good seafood area. Pretty much can't complain about it. I was going in there for a last second Valentine's Day gift for Katie, and I looked at the bouquet. I was like, oh, sweet, the bouquet of flowers. Awesome. Why is it $80?
Thank you very much. But if you go back there today or tomorrow, dude, it's back 20.
About to say.
I mean, it's pathetic. It's like, what's the difference? Are these like superpower flowers on one day?
Are they fire flowers? How's the microphone, by the way? How's the new microphone?
Dude, I enjoy it.
I've been looking to get into one, but this one's like $30.
I kind of wish I had the one that with the desktop stand instead of this.
Yeah.
But it's not bad.
You can find it with the desktop stand. You can find one.
I'm tempting to.
You can find the desktop stand easily on Amazon.
I may have to after this.
It's pretty easy to find.
Because, it's not bad at all. It's, I know I had one a little mishap. Codes Zablocki came on, but we fixed that. But no, it's a
Oh, you fixed it?
Yeah, so long story short, dude, so I was listening to, which side audio was I listening to? His. Somehow I ended up with his solo. So the combination, long story short, the combination of both people's, the actual audio itself was what it was echoing. So what I did was clicked on mine because for some reason this stupid thing wasn't working. And so clicked on mine. I could actually hear him at the same time. So long story short, I just used a different side of audio and hey, made it work.
All right, there you go.
Whatever.
Problem solved. I've been having a little trouble with OBS recently, so I decided to say fuck it and re-downloaded on my laptop NCH WavePad, video pad, and I re-downloaded it on my laptop. And so I've been clipping everything and putting clips on YouTube and stuff like that, and it's been coming out great.
Nice.
Having a good time just like posting like audio clips and stuff like that. We had a very great Super Bowl.
Oh, God.
After sleeping on... Listen, okay. In your defense, you are the Bronco fan here.
Mm-hmm.
So, if it was like, let's say, San Francisco winning the Super Bowl that way, I would have been like, okay, that's... Yeah. That's...
Right.
But, understandably so, let's look at where we've come from.
Okay.
As a football fan base. Okay? Okay.
Let's do it.
You are older than me. You are about 10 plus years older than me, give or take, right?
Yeah, I'll be 35 next month.
Yeah, you're 10 years older than me. Okay. So, you come from a time where the Dallas Cowboys were ruling the 90s.
Oh, yes.
And then later on, where I came in, the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
What was the common theme with the Patriots? Mm-hmm. Rigging games.
A lot of them.
The fans don't want... The fans will say, oh, it's the Patriots. Like, no. The NFL was rigging the games in favor of the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
If you actually pay attention, you will see. This weekend was no different. This weekend was obviously no different. So,
not at all.
It was a great Super Bowl. Aside from the ending, it was a great game.
I enjoyed it. The halftime show was... Yeah,
I loved it.
You liked it?
I loved the game. Well, the halftime show was like, I don't really care. I didn't really care for it, but like...
I'm not a huge Rihanna person, but no, the show in itself was outstanding. Commercials sucked though this year, I thought, but no, the game was outstanding. I just hate for that one call to, unfortunately, be what everybody's talking about. Was that one?
Listen.
But it was a good game.
Do you agree if Kansas City won the Super Bowl without that call, you would feel significantly better?
I think everybody would have, yeah.
Okay. I'm in the same boat, and that's what's driving me, and that's what's keeping me sane. What's keeping me less angry is, that Super Bowl was a great game that happened to have a shitty call. Okay, no big deal. By the way, if you're listening to everything, if you hear background music, that's my girlfriend watching Toy Story.
I love that movie.
So, if you hear some background noise, that's what's going on.
First one?
Yes, the first one.
Yeah.
So, we don't have the second one, but that's okay. But it was a great game. It was high scoring, it was good defense every now and then. It was a good Super Bowl.
I will say this. The only way I'm not I'm still a little upset about the call. I thought it was crappy anyway, even though he was holding, but still, just let him play it out at that point.
Yeah.
If Jalen Hurts did not fumble, that was a pickup and return to the touchdown.
Philadelphia wins.
We wouldn't even talk about this.
Philadelphia wins, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia, in all likelihood, wins this game.
Dude, what's your thoughts on Jalen? He balled out, dude.
He was an animal.
Out.
Like, he looked like me playing Russell Wilson in Madden. I would have that stat line with Russell Wilson in Madden. I would have like 4 passing touchdowns. He looked like Vince Young in the Rose Bowl.
Yep.
Like, that's the stat line he had.
He'll be back.
Oh, he'll be back there. Yeah, they got their quarterback. The Eagles got their quarterback. There's no disputing that. That hasn't been disputed since last year.
Yeah, I think he claimed himself to be the guy.
Howie Roseman looks like a fucking genius.
Everybody passed up on Jalen.
Howie Roseman looked... Well, you're an Oklahoma fan. You're an Oklahoma Sooner fan, so you have, like, that jurisdiction of, hey, like, I saw this guy firsthand.
The only decent quarterback that came out of Oklahoma in the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years.
Really? You're trashing Baker Mayfield already?
And Kyler. Don't forget Kyler. You can't forget Kyler.
Oh, my God.
Don't forget Kyler, man.
You loved Baker.
I do like Baker.
You love Baker, man.
Like
Come
Baker.
on.
I like Curl. I like all of them.
Come on. Baker gave you the most success out of all of them.
For now, yes.
He did.
Well, it depends on what we're talking about, college or pros.
College.
Oh, absolutely.
College, absolutely. Not even close.
Yeah. At least he almost won an SEC game against an SEC opponent, unlike Kyler and Jalen.
That's a good point.
Especially Jalen. But no, for real, back to that. No, Jalen played well. I thought Jalen played well. Philly has a good team. Now, whether or not they can do what they did with now brand new coordinators, we'll see. But no, great season for Philly. Congrats to Kansas City. And now I will ask you this: is it me or is Travis Kelce starting to be really, really annoying?
He's been annoying.
I don't know why, but this year I think he's got my nerves.
He's been annoying.
I miss out on the fan club then.
Yeah. As the honorary Broncos fan here, you have now had a chance to come on the show, and I've had a chance to go on your show and tell you numerous times, dude, Sean Payton would be the perfect head coach, and here we are.
God loves the Bronco country again. I'm so happy.
As you fucking should.
We got our guy.
Mike, how many times have I told you Sean Payton would be the perfect hire? No matter what you had to give up to get him.
I think we've had this conversation.
He would have been the perfect hire.
Oh, absolutely.
And here we are.
Well, the whole ownership core group, which is so many of them, I ain't gonna name them. The Broncos ownership even knew it at this point. George Payton knew it at this point. Everyone knew Sean Payton was the guy. If you didn't get Sean Payton, then I don't know where we would end up at. I was starting to get a little concerned though, because all the coaches that they interviewed was like, "Nah, we good. Nah, we good," and supposedly Payton was their second choice to begin with.
Really?
Well, it depends on... Well, I don't know. That's what the reports say. Whether or not they're true, who knows? I thought he was our guy to begin with. He's a hot commodity, and at the end of the day, he was the only coach that can fix Russell Wilson.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. But, I got a question for you, my friend. You are a wrestling fan.
Mm-hmm.
You are an old school wrestling fan.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You remember the days of TNA. You remember WCW. You remember
WCW.
You remember Vince Russo destroying WCW single-handedly.
Yep.
How would you say, as an honorary member of the Cult of Cornette? Jim Cornette needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
Why is he not?
Why is this man not in the Hall of Fame?
He's one of the best managers in history.
Okay. So people remember Jim Cornette as like the president of talent relations for TNA, Ring of Honor. You know, with WCW for a long time, was with WWF for a long time. People remember, but old school wrestling fans like yourself remember him as the manager of Bobby the Brain Heenan, and more importantly, the Midnight Express, who, by the way, is a crime, are not in the Hall of Fame yet.
Yeah.
And the Rock and Roll Express, too.
Rock and roll, yeah.
But it is a crime. And by the way, let's go back even further to 2000, 2001, Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to read you, off the top of my head, 6 world champions that have come out of the class of 2002 of Ohio Valley Wrestling. You might know them. Shelton Benjamin, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, John Cena, Batista.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just by those guys alone, he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Dude, he should be in the Hall of Fame. Absolutely,
yesterday.
Absolutely. After that, yeah, absolutely. I don't know. You know, of course, I don't understand how. You know, I don't know what actually defines them to. Well, we're going to select. I don't know what the process is. I put it that way. So whatever on that one. But the fact that he's not in
is insane to me.
Mind blowing.
Insane. Now, if you were to go World Wrestling Hall of Fame and not just the WWE Hall of Fame, he'd be in. No doubt about it.
Oh, absolutely.
No doubt about it. If you were to go like the Writers Association Hall of Fame, like by Dave Meltzer, I think he's in. I think he is.
I just don't understand how he's not.
That's a crazy thing to think about.
Is Bobby in? I'm sure Bobby
the Brain Heenan is in.
That's what
I believe. Bobby the Brain Heenan Hall of Fame. Yes, he is in the Hall of Fame. He was inducted in 2004. Yeah, Bobby the Brain Heenan was inducted in 2004. Raquel Welch died? Oh, you would know her. I barely remember her. Yeah, Raquel Welch died at 82.
Man, dude, there's been a lot of celebrities this year.
She was 82?
Wow, I don't know if she was.
Where do I remember her from? Oh, that's why. That's why. Oh. That's why.
You should know now, yeah.
Now I remember. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Okay.
Do you like the direction that WWE's going?
With Triple H involved? Yes. Yes. Surprisingly, I do.
So far, this was the only storyline they would just start to drop is Bobby Lashley and Brock.
Well, from what I do know, WrestleMania is going to have Gunther, or in this case, Walter, and Brock Lesnar fighting it, which is going to be awesome.
That's going to be interesting.
It's going to have the Usos against somebody for the tag titles. They got to split the belts.
That's another. I'm glad you brought that up. That's another thing they've got to start doing is splitting these titles up.
Here's the problem that WWE's at right now. Here's the problem. You have 3 guys holding like the 4 main championships. Mm-hmm. 1 dude is holding the 2 world titles, and 2 guys are holding the tag team titles.
Yep.
And you're in a situation where Cody Rhodes is clearly, like, he's going to dethrone Roman.
Oh, absolutely.
The problem you have here is you now have a second guy in Sami Zayn. Dude, he is as over as Daniel Bryan was 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember the Yes Movement, ladies and gentlemen, of Daniel Bryan, you will know how over Sami is right now.
Surely he ain't going to beat Roman.
Watch him beat Roman on Saturday. I will laugh. I will laugh, but I will be so happy for him. Like, that man has deserved it since Ring of Honor.
Would that be a big draw, though, on WrestleMania?
Cody and Sami? Yes.
Sami and...
But here's what I think they're going to do. Here's what I think they're going to do, Mike. I think you have to split the titles. I think Roman's going to beat Sami at Elimination Chamber. Sami's going to have to go through a gauntlet match to get his chance at one of the Universal title or the World Heavyweight Championship. Cody's going to challenge for the other of the 2 belts, night 2, because it's 2 nights of WrestleMania, which, by the way, is not a bad idea now that I think about it.
No, I like it.
WrestleMania night 1, main event. Sami will get 1 belt. Cody gets the other belt night 2. That's what I think they have to do. It would make the most sense when you think about it in the long run.
I could see that.
All right, here's a question for you, my friend. Did Disney do Star Wars right?
In what way?
The shows. Because you're a Star Wars nut, right? To a degree?
Yeah, to a degree. I liked it better than Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Disney always finds ways to ruin a lot of good stuff, though. But I thought it was all right, yeah.
Tampa Bay has hired Dave Cannell as his offensive coordinator.
Ah.
That's an interesting move.
Very interesting.
Very interesting indeed. But I am a Star Wars nutcase. And I will be the first to say I have not seen any of the shows other than Clone Wars. I know it's upsetting, but
it was all right.
I mean,
I would say still watch it though.
Because keep in mind here, you grew up with the original trilogy.
Oh, yeah.
I grew up with both the original trilogy and the prequels. So we're a little spoiled here.
Of course.
I will say that they did the sequels kind of poorly, but they're still interesting movies to watch.
True.
I will also say the shows are pretty good. Like, I've seen Clone Wars, and I have seen a little bit of The Mandalorian. They are pretty good. Clone Wars I love. But, like, I knew this would happen when Disney purchased Star Wars. I was like, oh, Jesus.
Yep.
You fucked up. You fucked up.
Massively.
Oh, God.
Disney finds ways to do that lately, I've noticed.
Yeah, they have.
They've gotten really bad. I don't know what they're trying to prove or what they're trying to change. They've gotten real bad, though.
Here's my thing. They did this with Disney Plus, where they're now adding advertisements to Disney Plus. And that's just annoying.
The ads are just annoying, period.
Which is funny because we have them.
Exactly.
But,
Well, I'll put it that way. Ads when it comes to streaming services.
Yeah, good point.
I'll put it that way. Yeah.
Hey, we have product placement. We gotta get paid too, guys. We gotta get paid too. But like Disney has purchased Marvel. They're probably going to purchase DC.
Oh yeah,
they're probably going to purchase WWE. Like, first of all, you are a $1 trillion company. Let's be clear with that. Disney is probably a trillion. Google net worth of Disney. Net worth of Disney.
I'm sure that if they buy WWE, which is probably going to happen at this point, I hate saying this. I don't hope
$200 billion.
That's insane, dude.
That's insane. $203 billion. What? That can't be right.
Let's see here.
Yeah, $203 billion. How about that? That's insane.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what I got.
But I don't know, bro. I think, I'm obviously we're a little spoiled because of the older Star Wars movies that we grew up watching.
Yep.
And as I look at movie making as a whole, it's like you've gotten so stale as movies. Not you, movies. Like, you're not stale. Like, movie making.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. No, movies are not what they used to be.
No.
At all.
No. You know what else is not what they used to be? Aaron Rodgers.
He needs to retire.
When is this man getting traded? When is this man retiring?
Yeah, okay, here we go. I'm glad you brought that up. Here's a good question for you. Going back in time now. What's more annoying at this point, Aaron Rodgers or when Brett Favre retired multiple times?
Oh, Brett Favre. Brett Favre. Favre. Like, dude, just retire. Like, the Jets was just sad. Like, the Vikings the first year was like, okay, you might have something in you left. And then the NFC Championship game happened and it was like, oh, dear God.
Yeah.
And then it came back and was like, oh, God.
Aaron Rodgers, he'll eventually get traded. I just don't know when. Probably over the offseason sometime. Or it could be a draft night.
It's going to be the Jets.
Oh, it's written Jets.
The Jets has it written all over it. The problem here is that...
Saints?
What's up?
Where does Derek Carr go? Saints?
Do you want to hear something cool?
Or Tampa?
Rex Ryan has plotted a return out of retirement to join...
Denver.
That
Yep. That would be interesting.
That would be fun. That'd be very fun.
I would like that.
We have 10 minutes left. Oh, Jesus Christmas. God, I hate Zoom. I hate Zoom sometimes.
Yep.
What does a Aaron Rodgers trade proposal look like?
That's a good question. You
got to get 2 first-round picks to start.
Well, if Russ got 2, I mean that, and
here's the problem though. Rodgers and Wilson are going to command the same.
He's a lot older, which still concerns me for Rodgers.
Okay, I have this written down. 23 and 24 first-round picks, 23 second-round pick, Denzel Mims, John Franklin Myers, and Zach Wilson. Who says no? Who says no?
I don't think they'll say no. You got a massive upgrade from Wilson to Rodgers.
Yeah. That's a good point.
At least it gives them some time to find their franchise quarterback of the future, at least for 2-3
2 years. You got 2 years of Rodgers.
Yeah,
in a stacked AFC with a great defense. How bad is this going to be?
If anything, it makes that AFC East a whole lot better.
That's a good point. All right. we got one more question, and then we'll end the show on that note. Actually, you know what? We got 8 minutes. I could kill this in 8 minutes. What would it take for Lamar Jackson to be a Seahawk?
23, 24 first rounds, 23 second. Who would be the player, though?
Will Dissly, Jamal Adams, Tyler Lockett. Done.
I'm probably throw in Lockett, yeah.
Done.
It definitely going to be first round picks. For sure.
Oh, it's going to be first round picks and a shitload of money.
Yeah.
All right. We got...
If I'm Seattle, you better do it.
We got 7 minutes left. I got... You know, I made a Facebook post about this a couple days ago. And I will say I am no therapist, nor am I a doctor, nor am I a social worker, or any of that shit. I'm just some dude behind a microphone.
And we do not get paid, guys. Well, depends on who you are.
Well, it depends on who you are, but who cares?
Exactly.
You know, a lot of people go through depression. A lot of people go through anxiety. A lot of people, you know, deal with PTSD. You know, military or childhood or whatever the fuck. You know, you know, as someone who's dealt with, you know, his own personal shit. You know, you've dealt with your own personal shit. We all have.
Yes.
I've written down 5 tips and tricks that I will read to you in a span of 5 minutes. So again, I will disclaimer: I'm no therapist, but I'm someone who does have some tips and tricks. Number 1, take your sweet ass time. Take your sweet ass motherfucking time. Life is be like a good cigar and a glass of whiskey. Take your time to enjoy it, especially when it comes to your job. You know, don't stress about your job.
Worth it.
Yeah, pretty much. Number 2, occupy your mind with healthy alternatives, like go for a walk, swim, sing, read a book. I don't care. You know, watch a movie. Do something to occupy your mind outside the dark thoughts, and you'll feel great. 3, stop drinking, smoking, or eating so fucking much. You know, if you cloud your mind with, like, you know, toxins and, you know, being food, smoking, drinking, whatever the fuck, you know, and then you won't be able to enjoy life outside of that. Use the healthy alternatives tip that I said before, like, as an example, go from there. 4, get a journal. Get a journal, write shit down of the bad thoughts, when they happened, how they happened, and why they happened. Getting shit off your chest really does help. Believe me, like, it really does. Feels better than any deadlift on the face of the planet. And number 5, let your walls down and talk to people. Like, even if it's just some rando on the side of the street. Talk to people. And you'll feel worlds better if you just, you know, get it off your chest, get it off your mind. You know, we are time to BS, but we do like to bullshit. But we also, you know, do like to just, you know, talk to people, speak your mind. That's what we do. That's what we do. Nothing wrong with that. I cannot stress this enough, people. Talk to people. Open up. Just let the walls down. Just do those 5 things. You know, I wrote on my Facebook page. I wrote it on, you know, Twitter. Just use those 5 tips and tricks. I'm sure I'll come up with more shit soon, but, you know, you're never alone, guys. Just remind yourself that, hey, you're never alone. Alright, so that'll do it for this episode, Time to BS episode. Ironically enough, the day after Valentine's Day, 169. That's hysterical. Perfect timing. It's perfect timing. Where are the smart ladies when you need them? Where are those two? But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Mike, for coming on.
Absolutely, dude. It's always my pleasure.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I am Stand Up Smooth. This is Time to BS, and I will see you guys in this life or the next one. Peace out, guys.